Facts Verse presents Daughter Gets Dad Really Good in a Crazy Note. As a parent, you want what's best for your children. You want them to grow up happy and healthy. You also want them to have good moral values as they reach adulthood. When children reach their teen years, it's not uncommon for teenagers to start pulling away from their parents. Teenagers think that they know everything and they want their privacy. Many parents handle this as good as can be expected. As long as they take care of their responsibilities and they keep up with their schoolwork, many parents try to let go a bit and give their children the freedom that they need. The father in this relatively laughable story was looking for his daughter. This is the story of when a dad finds a farewell letter from his 16-year-old daughter and notices an interesting detail in the last line. A dad named Steven was a bit down because his favorite team had just lost a big game. He went to find his daughter to find out if she wanted to go out for ice cream. When he last checked, his daughter was in her room. When he went looking for her after the game, her shoes were gone and she was no longer there. When he walked into her room, he found a handwritten note on her bed, and it read, "Dear Mom and Dad, I'm sorry to tell you like this, but I am eloping with my new boyfriend, Muhammad. I finally found true love, and he is great. I really love his piercing, his sexy scars, and his cool tattoos. He also rides a big motorcycle. That isn't all. I'm also expecting a child with Muhammad, and I'm 3 months pregnant. We're going to live in his trailer, and he says he wants more children. I'm so happy, and we're going to be married next week. He explained to me that weed isn't as bad as most people say. Right now we're growing 17 plants out behind our trailer. We will have enough to share with his friends, and they'll give us all the pills that we want. I hope they find a cure for AIDS soon so that Muhammad can get better. He deserves it. Don't worry about me having enough money. Muhammad has 2 friends named Juan and Stanislav, and they're in the movie business, and they're letting me be an actress. The job will pay $50 per taping, and if I do a scene with more than 3 men, I get an extra $50. I'm 16 years old, and I can take care of myself. The next time I visit, you can see your grandchild. XOXO Anna. P.S. None of this is true. I went to Emma's house to watch TV. I just wanted you to understand that there are worse things in life than the Patriots losing to the Eagles." Well, according to Steven, as he read the letter, he became more and more angry and more worried about his daughter. Understandable. Not only was she 16 years old, she was pregnant? And not only was she getting married, but she was getting married to a loser who smoked weed and was dying from AIDS? Well, this great guy that Steven's daughter talked about was also a pill popper? He was going to sell his pregnant bride to the porn industry so that he wouldn't have to work? This is by far a parent's worst nightmare. Before Steven finished reading the letter, he thought about calling the police to find his daughter. He thought about getting a few friends and a baseball bat to go out and find this Muhammad guy and make sure that he would never be physically capable of laying eyes on his daughter ever again. Steven was so angry he didn't know what to do. He was fuming, and his little girl was out there with a drug addict with AIDS who was also a potential pedophile. Anna's lucky. There are plenty of parents who would have stopped reading before getting to the bottom of the letter. Instead, they would run straight to the police so that they could save their child before it was too late. Fortunately for Anna and her joke, Steven read the letter through to the end so that he could find out that it was all just a hoax. Steven got lucky. There are some parents who read letters like this that are true. The letters may not be as bad as the one that Anna wrote, but every day a parent somewhere in the world does get a letter that their child has run away. Some even get a letter saying their child's going to elope or that they're pregnant. For Steven, his world fell apart a bit as he read the letter. He's one of the lucky ones who was relieved when he found out that the letter was just a joke. Anna's lucky her father wasn't suffering from a heart condition. A letter like that would lead most fathers with heart troubles to immediate heart failure. All Steven wanted was to drown his sorrows in ice cream with his daughter. There's a good chance that by the time Anna came home from her friend's house that Steven had no desire to share a bowl of ice cream with her. Chances are he'll never want to share a bowl of ice cream again with her after she played a joke like that. Just kidding. At least she had a good reason. She wanted him to know that football's just a game and that there are many things that can happen in life that would be much worse than a football team losing the Super Bowl. The moral of the story: football isn't life, and the Patriots already have enough Super Bowl rings. Subscribe for more.